Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy AJ. Welcome back to another scary video. Google Translate. We've all used Google Translate at some point in our life. We use Google Translate to translate for other people, the whole nine. And apparently there's things that you don't want to type into Google Translate. To make this video even more fun, I'm gonna try to type these into Google Translate myself. Now I have a few limitations. If it's too scary for me, I'm not gonna do it. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's all in good fun. So look, I'm not here to waste any more time, so without further ado, man, let's get it.
Google Translate is a very handy tool.
Get my
When it
pineapple.
comes to translating a language we don't understand, say Chinese, we can easily type in those foreign words and see what they mean in English. But aside from being useful, there's something strange about this service. For example, if you type in these words into the program, you'll get a response that's quite unusual. This, without a doubt, is pretty creepy. That said, here are 11 things you shouldn't type into Google Translate if you don't want to be creeped out.
Whoa, that is crazy. Number 11.
Are you Satan? Typing this in may seem strange to those who have no idea about this odd phenomenon or glitch going on with Google Translate. If you type in these words with spaces in between while setting the language to Somali, you'll get a response that's pretty chilling.
I don't want to do that, but I got you, man. Well, let me go in incognito because I don't want, you know what I'm saying? All right, I'm kind of scared, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't work. Look. Hold on, my brightness is too bright. It didn't work. Hold on, let me go on my computer and do it.
2,000 years later.
What? Yo! Dude, it's why when I type it, bro. Nah, man, nah. Get me out of here, man. No, I'm nah. Freak that, nah. Get rid of that, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not searching nothing else
Now,
up,
you
man.
may be asking, what exactly does this mean?
It didn't say that to me,
Some may
but
see this
nah.
as something arbitrary, whereas others may see this as something meaningful.
Meaningful?
Watch could mean anything, but if you're thinking like most people, this could be an implicit response to the question that was asked. In other words, this response is stating that it is in fact Satan, and is telling the person to see for him or herself.
Nah, man.
Whether or not this response was randomly generated by Google's algorithm, the response is nonetheless very spooky.
It is very spooky. Don't do
Are you
that.
capable of killing someone today? Of course, typing this in makes no sense, and you would expect the response that's given to have no meaning as well. However, this isn't the case with Google Translate. As stated before, typing in this sentence with spaces in between will give you a creepy response.
Why is it all in Somali? Do you love me so much? A life insurance policy? That's random.
Do you
That's
have a
not
life
even-
insurance policy?
That's...
What makes this creepy is the logical response
Yo,
that's
look, I changed my mind. I'm not searching nothing else up anymore, man. I'm sorry.
generated by Google. Had Google Translate said something else, like something random, this wouldn't be so creepy. But the fact that it responded with an answer that any human would say makes this odd and very unsettling. It makes you wonder if you're actually talking to a person or a bot that's pretty advanced.
Facts.
Regardless of which of the two it might be, the given response is very strange. How do I sell my soul to Satan?
Definitely not saying that.
This
No.
isn't something you would ask unless you were really thinking about selling it.
No.
Now, it's worth mentioning that most of these responses are translated from sentences that are thought to be Somali.
What's up with
Of course,
Somali
these
language?
words aren't Somali, but the fact that Google gives an unusual response under this specific language is strange.
Bro. You know what? I always keep this. So, do you want to do not search this up, please.
Why Somali and not any other language?
I just said that.
If you do a bit of research, you'll find that Somali is not a language that's spoken by most of the world's population. With this in mind, it makes you wonder why this service will only translate words under a language not spoken by many. Perhaps this is something intentionally done by the engineers at Google. This may be the case considering that Google has other Easter eggs found within their other online services.
Whoa.
Who knows? It would be much better knowing that it's a person that's playing around with us instead of an AI bot that's giving morbid responses. Are you a murderer or not? Doubtless, you would never ask this question to a stranger since it's something you wouldn't say to someone you meet for the first time.
Exactly.
It would make you come off as weird and just creepy. But since you're only asking a program, why not? There's no way that a program can answer this since it's nothing more than just lines of code. Well, you'll be surprised by the response that's given.
You are a murderer. It's a great way to start your own business. What?
It's a great way to start your own business is something you would definitely not expect.
Exactly.
No one would say such a thing, which makes this response very odd. Such responses by Google Translate makes this program even more mysterious.
Man.
Are you a criminal? Obviously, this is something you would never ask a stranger, especially a convict. But as stated before, you're only asking a program, so it wouldn't hurt to ask, right?
I still wouldn't even ask that.
But it would most likely leave you feeling unsettled after seeing the response that's given.
Do you have a problem? Bro, this Somali language is different.
Is something a criminal would say. Again, Google's logical responses is what makes this scary. Had it said something along the lines of no, maybe, or yes, then it wouldn't be so creepy. But an intelligent response like this is just weird. Perhaps there's someone that's actually playing around with us. Who knows? Hopefully it's not some machine learning bot that's learned most of the world's negative responses.
Man, whatever bot it is or something, yo, deactivate it immediately.
Unlike the previous sentences, this one isn't a question. Rather, this is just a sentence containing the word dog 17 times. Now, how can this program respond to something that isn't a question? And you're probably thinking that its response might be as random as this sentence. Well, it's actually quite the contrary. Typing in dog 17 times will give you this.
What? Yo. That's crazy.
Who knew that typing in the same word over and over would generate a prophecy? Apparently, some believe that this is God's way of communicating with the modern world, considering that dog is an anagram for God and that the number 17 has some meaning. According to some religious sources, the number 17 symbolizes overcoming the enemy, which probably means that God is overcoming the enemy or sins of the world by wiping out humanity on a day known as Doomsday. Again, this is all just a theory, so nothing is for sure. However, Google's response is just unexplainable, which makes this very mysterious.
And they said it was 3 minutes. Like, whoa. Huh.
Do you want to kill me tonight?
Why would you want to type that in?
Noticed, there's a slew of things you can ask Google Translate. Because of the given responses, there's a subreddit known as Translate Gate, in which is dedicated to posting some of the strange messages that are generated. Among the things that are posted on the subreddit is the question, do you want to kill me tonight? To which Google responds, do not hesitate to contact me.
What?
Although being very strange, there has to be some logical reason for giving such responses like this one. There's no way that the program's algorithm is generating these words out of thin air. Doubtless, further investigation needs to be done.
Bro, I'm never using Google Translate ever again. If I don't understand your language, I'm sorry.
Are you in danger?
I'm walking away.
The fact that you have to write these sentences in a cryptic way makes no sense. But doing so makes it seem like you're trying to communicate with someone that's in danger. It's like trying to talk to someone that's being held hostage at Google. And further adding to this thought is the response given by Google Translate.
It's too late.
It's too late. A simple response that leaves you feeling creeped out. Again, there has to be an explanation for this. Now, there's this theory floating around that Google is pulling information from its other services like Gmail and Google Docs to construct its responses in Google Translate. If this is the case, then this is definitely a huge problem.
Yeah, I'm never using Google Translate
We're
again.
seeing may be coming from email messages or other private documents from Google's database. This, of course, would be a breach of privacy.
Exactly.
Doubtless, this is a much more scary theory.
Man.
Are you watching me?
Why would you want to type that
this
in?
is something I wouldn't want to know, since knowing would put me on edge and have me looking over my shoulder every few seconds. But if you'd like to know, then by all means go ahead. Just know that Google's response may leave you feeling a bit unsettled.
I love you so much. That is very strange.
I love you so much is equivalent to saying I want you, which is what a stalker would say. Of course, it's only weird in this context. Had the question been something else, perhaps not involving you, the person typing this in, and the answer the same, then it wouldn't be so creepy.
Lisa said it loves you.
Are you going to hurt me? Most of these questions seem to be begging for an answer that will make us feel uneasy. This further adds to the theory mentioned earlier. This all may be intentional, as Google is known for having other so-called Easter eggs found in services such as
I used to do
Google
that in
Maps and Google
school.
Docs.
All those
But
Easter
what sets
eggs.
this apart from those are the creepy responses that are generated, some of which are a little dark. For example, take this question, which is followed by a response similar to the other chilling responses that are given.
Come on and take me to your house? Bro, these cryptic messages,
Who
bro.
knew that Google AI could be so creepy? E.T. It's very clear
This
that
ain't
you
gonna
can
end
generate
good.
lots of responses, most of which are creepy from Google Translate. Some of the things that are typed in don't even have to make sense. Take E.T., which if you type over and over, you'll get a response that's just weird.
Eat your what?
There's so many responses you can get from the service. So that being said, it'd be interesting to see what responses you guys get from the program.
Me, I'm one and
Thanks for
done.
watching. If you got any
Look,
weird responses,
it only took one Google Translate search. I'm done. I'm never using that again, man. I highly recommend you guys to not search up any of these phrases in Google Translate, bro. You're gonna be left scarred for life, man. But with that being said, I'm gonna cap it off right there, y'all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Please smack the like button, subscribe today to join the AA, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.